normally don't play a song twice on the boat, but there was enough of you talking about this one from yesterday. I thought I'd give you another chance to hear it. Jesus came to earth today, smack dab in Tennessee. Knocked on my front door and said, "Hey, Will, remember me?" I said, "Oh, Lord, please forgive me, but I ain't real good with names, but your face looks real familiar. Wait a second, is it James?" And he said, "No, no." He said, "It's Jesus, you know, the Son of God." And I didn't realize. I said, "Man, I'm so sorry." Invited him inside, offered him a sandwich because he was looking awful thin. And then I went and got nervous and said, "So, Jesus, where you been?" And he said, "Heaven." Well, I've been in heaven. Then I saw him looking at a picture from my wedding day, my wife and me and our 1-year-old son. I said, "I guess that's not okay." He said, "The truth is, all I care about is that you love and take care of your kids. Remember, I was born out of wedlock too, though some folks soon forget, they soon forget." We just sat there talking, watching the TV news. I asked him, Fox or CNN? He said, "Well, I prefer the truth." I said, "PBS, okay, my friend." And we both had a laugh with the stories they kept showing. He started looking pretty sad. It was all war and death and hatred, poverty and greed. He said the rich folks and politicians are just starting to get to me. What part of love your neighbor is so hard to understand? I said, "Don't take it too hard, Jesus. Let's just take a drive, my man. Take a drive, my man." Hopped in my old Ford, went out for a spin. Drove past a military funeral where we saw these angry men with signs that said that God hates fags, and Jesus said, "Let me out." And then he walked up to him all calm and cool, and I heard one man shout, "Get out of here, you goddamn hippie. Can't wait for you to die." And Jesus said, "I already did," and he smiled and waved goodbye. Got in and said, "Daddy doesn't hate nobody, that's an awful thing to say. Plus Daddy knows what he's doing. He's the one that made him gay. God made him gay." So I went back to driving, and then I saw him shed a tear. He said, "Y'all sure have made a mess of all the things that we gave you down here. All this war and global warming, no help for the sick or the poor. Maybe Daddy and I should just pull the plug. Y'all ain't worth it anymore." I said, "Whoa, Jesus, take it easy. I gotta pick my 2 sons up at 3. If it's gonna be Armageddon, I think I'd like to have them here with me." He said, "Okay, then let's go get them." And then he turned up the radio, and we sang along to old Merle Haggard songs as we rolled on down the road. Mama tried, oh, Mama tried. Pull up to the playground, and Jesus said, "Looky there." There were children running around laughing. There were smiles everywhere. It was the white, the black, the Chinese, the short, the fat, the tall, Christians, Muslims, Jews, and atheists having themselves a ball. Jesus smiled and said, "Well, maybe there's hope for you folks yet. So learn a lesson from your children and try not to forget." And I call off this doomsday in the world, and I go back home. It gets wild when I leave Daddy and John Lennon up there all alone. Oh, yeah. So I said, "Okay, Jesus, thanks for hanging out. See you another time." And just like that, he was gone, and everything seemed fine. I yelled, "One more thing, Jesus. Could you help me write some hits?" And in a big voice, he said, "That I will if you quit writing songs like this."